I decided to do a database holding all different types of recipes. And so I decided to make it into a more family connection. So I decided to call it Circa Recipes. And so this is my homepage. So there's a button here that you can view all of the different recipes that are available to you. Or you can scroll down and see the different meal types and go to the recipes that are specific to that meal type. So we'll start out with all of the recipes. So if you click view all recipes, it'll bring you to this page where you can see just some pictures at the top of the different meal options, as well as being able to search for a meal. So this would take a user input and query it from the database. And so once this loads, you can see that if you click read more, you can see all the available ingredients as well as all the instructions to make those taco ranch bites. So if you were to go back to this page, you'd be able to see all the different recipes that have been queried from the database based off of just being able to see everything in the database. It's just kind of a general select all. Because this is the all recipes, so obviously you'd be able to see all of them. If you scroll down and you go to the breakfast meals, once it loads, you'll be able to see this homepage. It shows like a breakfast charcuterie board, and you can see any of the available breakfast recipes currently. These have been queried from the database based off of having a meal type of breakfast, and they will all look very similar to the last recipe, but it'll just show you the name and the ingredients and instructions. And if you scroll down, you'll be able to click on the lunches. So this is the home page for lunches. If you scroll down, you can see all the available meals for lunches. And as you add more, this section will expand. And again, these will look similar to the other recipes in that they are just the name, ingredients, and instructions. And these have been queried from the database based off of having a meal type of lunch. This would be the dinner page. So this is very similar. I'll show you the dinner recipes that are available to you at this moment, and a lot of these are family favorites of ours. I can personally say the mac and cheese is some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had. These would be queried from the database based off of having a meal type of dinner. And these recipes would look very similar in that they would just have the name, ingredients, and instructions. If you click on the appetizers and desserts, it'll take a second to load. But on this page, you'll see a little dessert charcuterie board, and if you scroll down, you can see all the available appetizer recipes to you, as well as any of the dessert recipes. And again, once you add more, it'll expand and take up a little bit more of the screen. But these have each been created from the database based off of having a meal type of appetizer or a meal type of dessert. So if you were to go back to the home page, that would be the entirety of my website, which is accessible through my domain name, circarecipes.com. So I'd really recommend going to check it out. I put a lot of work into it, and I think it looks really good. So thanks for taking the time to watch my demo.